Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter Cross video, and another weapon demo. And in this video, we are going to take a look at the Insect Glaive. If you guys do enjoy this video, then it'd be super awesome if you could hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Now let's get started by taking a look at the demo, and then we'll chat about it afterwards. So first up, the demo begins by introducing the weapon, as do all the other ones. It explains that the Insect Glaive is a nimble weapon with the added ability to use a hunting kinsect. What I want to call out in particular here is the armour and weapon. The weapon itself looks absolutely insane. It's made of eardrome parts, but it actually looks like a sniper rifle with blades on. I mean, that is ridiculous. Plus the armour set itself, I'm not entirely sure where this is from. Part of it makes me think it's one of those kind of generic iron armour sets that you can buy from the vendor, so maybe you pick it up in Better in a Village, or maybe it's something else. Either way, it's still pretty cool. Then moving on to guild style. Now again, just like all the other demos, this is monster hunting as you have always come to know and love it. This is traditional hunting, so if you've played Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and you've used the Insect Glaive, then this is pretty much identical. The one main thing worth calling out here is the blue bar that appears underneath your buffs. That is your Kinsect stamina gauge. Now the concept of Kinsect stamina existed in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, we just never had a gauge for it. So if you sent your Kinsect out and you kept on giving it commands and it randomly stopped listening to you or stopped coming back, that is because it was out of stamina. This is now a stamina bar, so we can actually accurately measure it, and you can then plan your moves accordingly. Besides that, there's not really much else new, so you can just enjoy the gameplay. Then moving on to the aerial style. Now this is the interesting one. This is the one where everybody has been asking the question. Given that the Insect Glaive was, at the time, the only weapon that could physically launch you into the air, everyone was like, well, what exactly are you going to do with the aerial style? And as you can see here in the gameplay, when you use the aerial style and the Insect Glaive together, it allows you to kind of like propel yourself forward and do this sort of like fast forward attack. And while that in itself doesn't necessarily seem that impressive, I think the thing to take away from this is the Insect Glaive will obviously be slightly more mobile in the air. So obviously while a lot of other weapons will simply launch themselves upwards and then kind of position themselves over the back, this actually does give you some forward motion, which obviously does give you a bit more flexibility. I think in all honesty the Insect Glaive does still get the short straw in this respect, but either way it does still have its uses. Then moving on to the hunting skill. This translates roughly as sort of like surrounded or clad in insects. Basically, you stab your Insect Glaive into the ground, and this glowing ball of insects summons and starts floating around you. This is basically like a small attacking satellite. It will spin around, and anytime it makes contact with an enemy, it will deal damage. We don't know exactly how much damage yet, so I don't know whether it's actually something that will be like super viable fighting big monsters, or whether it's more, say, to kind of keep the small monsters away from you, because if it touches them, it will make them flinch, and then obviously that will push them away from you. Either way, I still imagine with the Insect Glaive, if you've got the triple buff, and you're up close and personal attacking the monster, then this spinning round will give you some added damage. It's also not clear just yet whether these insects actually carry, say, the element of your weapon, or whether they are just a neutral element. So again, that is something else to keep an eye out for. Aside from that, that is pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any questions, and also let me know from the weapon demos you've seen so far, what have been your favourite weapons. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel because I've still got bow, heavy bowgun and light bowgun coming your way. Thanks again for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.